Ganassi Xfinity car. First question for Brennan. Well, Brennan, you had your first Xfinity season under your belt. How do you feel as you head into year 2?
Well, I'm pretty excited about it. I'm kind of, I'm with the same guys. I'm going to have Chad Norris again working with me as a crew chief. I feel like last year we built a lot together and started putting some really fast race cars on the track. Our communication was going really well. So I'm excited to have the opportunity to work with DC Solar and work with Chad and Chip and everybody again. It's really been a great process, and they've worked with me so I could learn and get better and improve, and really felt like at the end of the year we started to be a real contender, and we were fast and we're running up front and getting top 5s, and we were right there, and I feel like we really would have been a team that was capable of making it to Homestead had we not had the alternator failure at Charlotte. So I feel like we're a strong team. We have speed, and any weekend could be our weekend, so we just have to keep working hard.
Question?
Brennan, I'm over here in the middle. You experimented with a couple social media stuff, different apps last year. You did that one, I can't remember the name, where
Beam.
Me, yeah, Beam. And then you've done some vlogging and stuff. What do you think is next as far as what might catch on? What are you going to play around with as far as social media next?
So I'm still doing the vlog. I just put one up last Friday, so I'm going to continue trying to do that. I'm going to try to do that. Like last year, I was trying to do it every week. And I did it for a while up until the chase started, and then I kind of just focused on the chase and the playoffs and stuff like that. There's just a lot going on, and the vlog kind of takes a little bit of time. So I'm trying to do it over a little bit longer period. So if I do get busy and forget to film some things, I still have stuff to put in there to make entertaining. So I'm trying to do it every 2 Fridays. I'm going to put a video out on YouTube. So I've been trying to push that channel. So maybe you guys can help me out a little bit, help me get some views on that thing. But yeah, I really enjoy the social media a part of it. Instagram is, I like to post pictures and what I'm doing and family vacations and all that stuff, and a lot of that ties into the vlog. Twitter, I try to answer everybody's questions, fans, everyone. I try to be involved. I used Beam for a little while, but I haven't been. Beam got bought by CNN, so it's not. It's more like a news-based thing now, I guess. I'm not sure, but so I haven't been using Beam or any of that anymore. But I really think YouTube is kind of the future where a lot of stuff is going. So I'm trying to get that going with my vlog.
Chris
Knight, CatchFence.com. Brendan, you're the first Xfinity driver we can talk to. So how do you feel about the new format for 2017?
Well, that's awesome to be the first one to get to talk about. I just did this with Sirius, and they did the same thing. They really hounded me about it, though. But yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. I think it gives an opportunity to a lot of drivers like myself to gain some bonus points. You win one of those stages, you get that point stays with you through the chase, so you could kind of get yourself a little bit more of a cushion when the playoffs start. So I'm pretty excited about that. I think it's great that the way they're doing it, where they're just kind of throwing a caution. I think for me, one of the things I was concerned about is that it would just be a break and we would stop, more like kind of how we did the other the Dash for Cash races. So I'm really excited about how the format and all the stuff that they've done. I think it's going to be really great, really entertaining. I think it's going to change strategy. I think the crew chiefs are going to have some headaches in the beginning, because what's going to happen if a caution comes out in the middle of one of these stages. So I think it's going to be exciting, and I'm fun I'm looking forward to being a part of it and trying to win some of these stages and gain some bonus points.
Question?
Yeah, Tyler Burnett, Motor Racing Network. The other day we talked about how there might be a little bit of a lingering after effect from the Talladega race that you nearly won. You're going back to a restrictor plate race in Daytona right off the bat. Your thoughts, and can you touch a little bit on your restrictor plate racing last year?
Well, I feel like my cars at the restrictor plate races last year were really good. We were really competitive. At Daytona, we were running inside the top 5, and we had a battery issue there similar to Charlotte, which knocked us out of the race. And then, of course, Talladega, we were super fast and led laps, and we're up front battling with those guys and crossed the finish line first. So I feel like, that's somewhere that I've been pretty strong. and our race cars have been strong. So just trying to go there and make the most of the opportunity we're going to have, stay out of trouble, try to get up front and lead laps, and just make the most of it. Of course, winning at Daytona is something you dream about as a kid your whole life. Just having the opportunity to race there is a privilege. So, I'm excited about it. We've had speed, and I really feel like, we're a team that can certainly win at the restrictor plate races this coming year.
What's it like having McMurray and Larson to lean on and gather data with?
Yeah, McMurray is really good at the plate races, so he's helped me a lot, taught me a lot of things, just getting to spend some time with him. He's also an excellent go-kart racer. We did like a 2-hour enduro race with our whole race shop, and he's good. He's fast. He taught me some stuff on a go-kart too. But Kyle and I get along really good. We're closer in age, so we've been spending a little bit more time with each other, and of course I've been able to work with him more on the Xfinity side since he's actually racing Xfinity races, and so it's been really easy to work with him and bounce ideas off of each other and try to make our race cars better. So both of those guys are extremely talented and very smart and work really hard at what they're trying to do, so it's been really fun working with them.
Question? Stan.
Stan Creekmore with Outside the Box, sorry. So you're 3 or 4 laps from the caution. You're hanging right on the back of like a third-place car. You're the fourth-place car. But it's been 70 laps. You've worn your tires out and everything. Do you hold back, or do you just go for it anyway for that extra point?
Well, if you can get it, you get it, we're all driving these cars as hard as we can every lap, If you're not running as hard as you can, the next guy is, and he gets you. All these guys are the best in the world, and they don't let you slack at all. So, everyone in those late moments where the tires are worn out and you're battling the guy in front of you and you're doing everything that you can to get around him, he's doing everything he can to keep you behind him. So it makes it extremely tough, and it makes it really hard to pass and move forward and do those things because we're all racing so hard for everything. So for me, in those situations, I'm doing everything that I can to get by him up until, the end of the race or a caution comes out or whatever. You're laying everything out that you can to get it done.
You talked about the video blog and wanting to get more people to look at it. You got a NASCAR.com audience out there, and you talked about this 2-hour go-kart marathon. Did you have any of that? What episode should we tune into? Help us get up to speed.
I don't have the go-kart racing on the blog. I didn't film it. So I started, I would say, the beginning of this month, I started it up for 2017, and I captured some of my trip. I went to New Jersey and had my second Christmas with my girlfriend Lindsay's family and spent some time up there. I went to New York, saw a Broadway musical, which was a little bit out of my character, but it was fun. And, so I captured all that stuff and a little bit behind the scenes. I'm capturing stuff here today that I've been doing. It's just kind of to give the fans that little bit of inside behind the scenes look and to kind of get to know me a little bit better. I'm still just a kid who's working hard for his dreams. And, so I kind of show, where I'm putting that work in at. And then also when I'm also kind of goofy and silly, like the last video, I encourage you guys to go watch it. We made, I like Bob's Burgers. I don't know if any of you guys have seen that cartoon show, but Lindsay got me a cookbook, and it's a Bob's Burgers cookbook, and it has every burger that's been on the show. So we made the Don't You Forchetta About Me burger. And so it has like 4 different cheeses on stuff. And so we cooked the burger and had some friends over and stuff, and all that's in the vlog too. So I try to just show a little bit of who I am as a person and also the journey that I'm on to make it to the cup level and be a champion. So I'm putting it all in there.
Well, thanks for stopping on your journey enough to chat with us. And Brennan Poole, driver of the Ganassi Xfinity team car.